Hi, I'm Josh Henkin, creator of Sandbag Fitness Systems. Today I want to talk about rotational training. A lot of times people have sort of forgotten about rotational training or placed an incorrect emphasis on it. Rotational training is important whether you're an athlete or non-athlete alike to prevent low back injuries. When you teach your body to move more efficiently, you're going to reduce the chance of certain structures such as your back taking too much load. Now if you're an athlete, whether baseball, football, golf, tennis, basketball, mixed martial arts, doesn't matter, you're going to need rotational power. Things like punching and kicking all stem from your ability to transition power from the ground up. So, if you're not an athlete, why would we want to do rotational power? One of the easiest ways to herniate a disc is in flexion and rotation. So to learn how to do this properly, you're going to save your back when you do simple things like pick up your luggage, laundry, or even your children. So a great way to start learning this concept is learning from the top down. In some of our drills, you've seen rotational deadlifts, half moon snatches, and great drills like this. They're all great ways to do rotational power, but sometimes we need to break it down because there's easy ways to do this wrong. One of the first things you got to learn to do is how to pivot the feet. Pivoting the feet is what allows you to transition power from the ground up to the hips so that you can develop power, whether it's a first step, kick, punch, or just getting yourself in the right position to pick something up. Now, a lot of times when we start setting people into things like the rotational deadlift, where the back starts at the side, when people reach for the bag, they start to round the back. That could be a lack of flexibility, lack of strength. So what I prefer to do is have people start in the deadlift position. From here, we can work simply on rotating, pivoting that foot side to side. Now this seems kind of mundane, but even this drill with a heavier bag can stimulate trunk and hip work. What I'm doing is I'm not only pivoting, but allowing my off leg, my right leg, when my left leg pivots, to absorb the weight. So my right glute is firing very hard to support my pelvis. Now as I get better, I can start to sit back into the lift. It's important that I don't round and reach the shoulders, rather I hinge at the hips. Now, if I wanted to, I could set steps up on either side of me to give myself a goal. So if you're working with clients, that could help, especially if you're dealing with our small or medium backs. As I progress a little further, I can then get to the ground. But this requires me to not just pivot my foot, but to dig and root into the ground so I have stability. That pivoting is giving me power to rotate from side to side. Once you can do it slowly, you can do it all the way to the ground with a rotational deadlift. You can move into some of our more advanced versions, such as shoveling, half moon snatches, and around the worlds. We will go over those drills and the do's and don'ts of each in the following videos to come. So make sure to visit sandbagfitnesssystems.com to see more great videos like this.